Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if it is your first time here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a get ready with me, and honestly I'm just gonna jump right into it. If I forget to say what I'm using, I will have everything listed below in the description box, but I kind of want this to be a little bit chatty about the makeup because I'm using quite a few new things and just, I don't know. I'm excited about the makeup I'm using today, so I feel like I'm gonna end up talking about it a lot. So I actually pulled some new eyeshadow shades into my project pan. I felt like I wanted to do more than 3, so I pulled one. I think I just pulled one more. So now I have 4 eyeshadow shades in my project pan. So what I'm doing right now is I am setting down my eye primer with the shade Pinkity Drinkity from the James Charles and Morphe palette, and that's actually the shade that I pulled. And since I just removed the makeup that I was wearing all day today, because this is like, I'm filming this later in the day, you know, does that make sense? I'm going to moisturize, put some moisturizer on real quick, and I'm just using my Kiehl's ginger leaf and hibiscus for masks. It's actually a sleeping mask, but it's like weirdly like not silicone-y, but it feels like it's filling my pores without being a silicone. So I actually like to use this as a base primer sometimes, just because it's like a little bit sticky. It just like, I don't know, not sticky in a bad way, it just like has a little bit of a tackiness to it, so I feel like it helps grip the makeup more, and it also is moisturizing, you know. I like moisture, and it's just nice. I actually dyed my hair, which you guys will see at the end when I take my hair down. I'm about to put in a headband because my hair is bothering me. Looking good. The little bangs don't stay back, but that's fine. That was this. It does, my face feels better now, basically. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Cherry Palettes. How have you guys been? I have been busy and stressed. I feel like this week has just been a lot and crazy. It's literally Tuesday. But I don't know, I feel like the past, I don't want to say the past month, but you know, I feel like school for me, I'm starting to get into not the best place with school again, kind of like how I was last semester, so I need to get back on track and like pull myself together. And I think I have also decided that I want to go to beauty school, which seems so random, but it was actually when I was in high school, that's what I wanted to do, and then I kind of went into the psychology track. But I don't know, I've just been thinking about it a lot recently, and I talked to my mom about it, and I kind of like have a plan set up of what I'm gonna do. So tomorrow, which is the day that you're watching this, because I'm filming the day before I upload this. So today, actually, for you guys, I'm touring the beauty school that I want to go to. And like, I don't really know what's gonna happen, but I think they said that I can enroll while I'm there and like get everything set up. So I'm super excited. Brad's gonna come with me. What the plan right now is I'll be doing beauty school part-time. I was talking on the phone with someone today and kind of asking about like how long it'll take, stuff like that. And basically you can do part-time or full-time. Full-time is an 11-month program, and it is Monday through Friday from like 9 a.m. to like 4:30. And you know, I'm not living at home. I live in my own apartment. I have to pay rent, and I need to be able to work and, you know, make money. So I wouldn't really be able to work if I did full-time beauty school. So what I'm going to do is part-time, which their part-time program is a 19-month-long program. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure what the woman who I was talking to said, it's a 19-month program, and it's like Monday through Wednesday, 5:30 to 10 p.m. and then Thursday is like some different hours. It might be like till 9 p.m. But that just seems a lot more feasible to me, to be able to work, do school, like my actual school, and beauty school all at the same time. So I'm very excited, and yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say about that, is I'm just very excited for it. This eye never blends right. It really bothers me. I got my nails done today, and I got like long nails put back on, so I can't like use my fingers to do eyeshadow anymore, which is unfortunate. I didn't even think about that before I like told her to like make them this long, you know. So we're back to using brushes. I've had this song We're Good by Dua Lipa stuck in my head for like all day, and it's just like a really vibey, like fun song. And like, I'm not complaining that it's stuck in my head, but it is in there. And I guess I am complaining that it's stuck in my head, because I was gonna say it is in there and I'd like for it to go. Right now, I know I was like saying that I was gonna talk through my makeup more, but I guess I meant like with other stuff, not my eyes. Basically, I just kind of wanted to talk about some new stuff that I'm trying out today, and it's literally none of it's eye stuff. Like, I feel like I have no opinions on what I'm doing right now. Like, no thoughts, head empty about what I'm doing currently to my eyes. Actually, I guess this is a lie. My one thought that I'm having right now is, man, I wish I wouldn't have used this shimmer on the lid. I wish I would have used something that had more pink to it. Maybe I'll layer. I think that's what I'll do. Well, I mean, like, I know I'm gonna put some, I'm literally just talking out loud right now. I just, like, wanted it to be more pink. Yeah, I guess this will work.
It's a big, big world, and you're just a little puppy girl. A little girl in a big, big world.
Yeah. I'm gonna dip into this broken NYX eyeshadow, and I guess just, I don't know what I'm doing here. Pat this on over everything I just did. Like, I don't know what I think it's gonna do. I guess it does add some more sparkle, but like, it really doesn't look super pink anymore. I love just adding like sparkly things to my eyes. Makes me happy. Alright, you should see my workspace right now. Usually it's like super organized and like looks good. Not today, apparently. I'm taking my Benefit Porefessional Pore Filling Primer, which I know that I was like just talking about how that Kiehl stuff kind of acted like a pore filling primer, but I don't know, I guess I wanted to add some of this on top. I still feel really dry. Maybe it's just like my lips that are feeling dry. This morning, right before I did like the first makeup look I did today, I ate a piece of quiche and I had put some hot sauce on it, and it like made my lips like tingly and bright red, you know. They lasted while I was doing my makeup, and then when I put on my lip products, my lips looked amazing. It was like a natural lip plumper in this hot sauce. I look so good. I wanted to do a little mixture, and I feel like I hardly ever mix my makeup, and I don't really have a good reason for it besides, oh, that was so much. I just dumped out so much foundation. I'm lazy and I don't want to. But we're gonna do it today, and I'm really scared my sleeve is going to get into it. And it's in my Shop My Stash, and I just feel like it's been too matte and like too dry for my makeup preferences. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to mix some of my Auric Glow Dust in with it. And I guess I'm doing a full pump. I have another foundation that I want to try mixing this into, which is my Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish foundation. And I don't like how that foundation looks on my skin when I apply it with a brush, and I don't really like applying foundations with, what's that other one called, a sponge. So I want to try mixing that one with the Glow-less as well, but I thought like maybe today I'll try mixing the Maybelline with it. I'm gonna do like one cheek here and see where we're at. I like that. It does look less matte. If I'm being honest, I think I probably could have put a little bit more Glow-less in it. This is like, I'd say medium coverage. Like, it has some coverage to it. It's definitely not full. But again, I've been liking really lightweight, sheer, like tinted moisturizer type things. And so I was kind of hoping this would sheer the foundation out, but I didn't super sheer it out, just kind of made it glowy. So I think I definitely want to try doing this combo again, but use a little bit more Glow-less, like maybe a pump and a half or 2 pumps instead of just 1, because I actually think this looks so pretty on my skin right now. So I love the way that that foundation looks, and it just seems like it's sitting on my skin better. And maybe it's because I used that moisturizer underneath too, but it definitely looks more glowy than it usually does as well. And see what good. I don't know how to apply this. I've been like applying it with my fingers for weeks now that I have these long nails. Maybe if I would have just wet my sponge instead of spraying it with like a mattifying setting spray, things would be going a little bit more in my favor here. Could you wet my sponge for me?
So what?
Can you wet my sponge for me?
Yeah.
So a way that I've been setting my under eyes recently,
Want this light on or off?
off, is like a double set. And I know that sounds really weird, but I'll show you what I've been doing. I have this little Luxe 207 medium angled shading brush, and so I make sure all the creases are out of my under eyes, and then I will go in and set like just those creases, but I make sure that I set them really well. Like I really pat the powder in, and this is a loose powder. I find that it works best for this little technique. So we do a really good set under the eyes with that, and then what I've been doing is I've actually been baking my under eyes on top of that first little set. You know, I've talked about it before, but I feel like every mascara creases on me or transfers smudges on me, and it got to the point where I was like, I literally have to be doing something wrong. And I was like, I don't know what though, because like y'all have seen how I apply mascara. I know I don't apply mascara on camera that often, but like I've done it before, so I was like, what am I doing wrong? I'm just kind of patting the excess powder that's still on the sponge right here on my forehead. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Okay. And I think one day I tried baking my under eyes and it didn't transfer, and so now I've been baking my under eyes, but the mascara I've been using recently has still transferred, and the one that didn't transfer is like a different mascara. So now I'm just thinking the mascara I'm using just does transfer. So I've just like let this sit for a while, like a full-on under eye bake. This brow gel I'm trying is the We Are Fluid Browzey Brow Gel in the shade Clear. I got this in my Ipsy. It has a really tiny little brush, so I feel like it's like really gripping every hair. And I did throw this through my brows earlier when I first opened it, just because I was like curious. That was like on top of something, so I feel like it wasn't the best like test. And I did like mention, I was literally with my mom when I tried it earlier, and I was like, my brows feel super sticky. So maybe it was just because it was combined with the brow product that I had previously been wearing. I don't know, but I didn't like how I did not like how it felt earlier. So hopefully this time it's better. And now I will just go and brush the powder off with the brush that I set my face with. Like, I don't really brush it off, I just almost like blend it in, just so I'm like, my under eyes are set. And like, it actually, to me, does not look cakey. Like, I actually think it looks really smooth and nice. I'm getting real close just so like hopefully you guys can Like, my under eyes just look nice and smooth. I don't think they look cakey at all. I'm gonna take another shadow that's in my Shop My Stash, and it's the shade Rhino from the Natasha Denona Safari palette, and it's like this like slate gray, and this is one of the shades in that palette that really don't blend well. I used it earlier today like as a liner shade, and it looked really good. And I'm like, this to me looks like a really gray toned sage green shadow, but I wore in a really warm toned like kind of red eyeshadow look earlier today, like a pinky red one, and the wing that I did looked really good with it. This little brush that I'm using, by the way, is the ColourPop E6 brush, and it is one of my favorite little like winged liner doodads. So I'm like touching my brows, they feel like freaking cemented down. Wow, not sticky at all. That's awesome. Another little liner trick I've been doing recently, I'm gonna get in real close to show you this one, is instead of like going in and lining my waterline like super the whole thing, I've kind of just been like going underneath. I'm really trying to show you here. Lifting my lashes up and wiggling the liner right into my lashes. And I've been doing this with any black eyeliner, so like pencil liner, black liquid liner, and I don't know, I've just kind of been liking the way that it looks a little bit better than going in and like whole waterline. And then I'm gonna line my little waterline with the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in the shade Gobie. Mine keeps breaking. Like, it's broken so many times now. And for some reason, as I was sitting here doing this, I just had an idea from my inner corner that I think could be really pretty if I do it how I want to. First, I'm gonna highlight my little brow bone with just like a white matte from the palette. Is take that hot pink shimmery shade in this palette called Young Love, this one, and I want that as my inner corner highlight, but I want it to be like super over the top. I'm talking like blow this baby out. And I know that that looks interesting, but we'll fix her up. I'm gonna go back in with the little blending brush and that first transition shade I used in my crease, and I'm just going to like kind of off. And the next thing I want to do, don't know if I'll be able to do it on camera, but I'm gonna try to extend my inner corner. I have like a fold right here on my inner corner, so it's kind of hard for me to do this. So I'm probably not going to end up being able to do it on camera, but that's what I'm doing. Things are getting hairy, but I'm determined to get this. I'm gonna go off camera, perfect this, and I'll be right back. Here's what happened while it was gone. So I finished doing that little inner corner thing. This eye doesn't look the best. I find that I have the hardest time doing this eye for some reason. I think my fold is just a little bit more pronounced right here, so it was a little bit harder. But then I also added this wing, and it's actually just a little outer corner wing, but because I brought the eyeliner in a little bit right here and faded it, it looks like it like fades into my eye. I don't know. I saw someone do this and I literally cannot remember who it was. So if for some reason someone knows and they want to tell me who has done a little look like this, I would love that. I know I'm feeling like I need a little bit more darkness on my lower lash line. This look like literally took such a turn from what I really thought it was gonna be. I genuinely do not know how I feel about this bronzer. I think I may have decided it's just a bit too warm, because like maybe for this look it's good because this is a very eye heavy look, so I feel like it needs a little bit more bronzer just to like kind of help balance things out, but I just feel like it's a bit much. I don't know why, but usually when I do my makeup I like am putting my brushes away as I go. Today they're just all sitting here in front of me and it's starting to stress me out, so some of these bad boys are leaving. For my blush, I'm going to use this little Wander Beauty palette that I have and use the shade called Day Trip. I think that it'll look really, really, really pretty with this tone of eyeshadow. I need to decide if I want to drape the blush. Let me like just do a little. How do we think that looks? Well, I mean, I've already done it, so I guess I'm doing it. This look, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't played with makeup in such a long time. I feel like I just haven't had the time. So like, I don't know, I sat down to film and I was like, I wanted to do something like fun on my lower lash line, but I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I was doing my lower lash line and I was like, let's like add something insane on the inner corner, like hot pink, you know? And now we ended up here with some blush draping, which I actually love the way that like draped blush looks. And I just keep adding more. I look a little clowny. I mean, like, it looks a lot better like in person than it does on camera. The blush, I mean, oh well, like I'm literally gonna wash this off, so who cares. The highlighter I'm gonna be using is my RMS Beauty like loose Live and Glow powder, and I'm trying a new highlighter brush. I literally want to bathe in this highlight. Oh, here's where I think this look took a turn. When I decided to fill in my eyebrows. When the eyebrows went on, this look, I knew deep down this look was gonna get crazy. All right, I really liked that brush. Let's do the lips. I believe the only part of the look that's gonna be like subtle, and even then, like I couldn't tell you what's gonna happen. I thought we were gonna do a subtle pink eye today. This is a very brown lip liner. It's not really what I thought it was gonna be, but do I like this lip with this look? Eyeing a gloss. This is my Nabla Shine Through Lip Gloss in the shade Toxic Love. That's what it needed. And this is the finished look. I really like this inner corner. It's probably my favorite part, like the pink. I don't know, I think it's unique and fun. And I like the way I look right now. And that is it for this video. Typically we do not do looks like this here on my channel, but every once in a while, you just gotta, like, you have to every once in a while. Like, I don't make the rules. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you will like it and maybe subscribe before you go, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!